bring him in here now. Howard, how you doing, man?
Oh, I'm just great. I am just absolutely sensational. You know,
already shaking your head.
I'm already going to say, you get caught up in all this bullshit. It's what it is. It's bullshit. Who said, and I'm not going to defend AJ Brown for when he went off last year, but who said that he wants out? Who said it? Who said it?
He hasn't said it.
Okay, he hasn't said it. But everybody, WIP is a waste of time right now because it's the same bullshit all day long. And there's really, the Sixers are like, who gives a damn? The Phillies, they're not into the baseball season yet because spring training doesn't generate a lot of interest because the numbers are bogus. And now with the World Baseball Classic, a lot of the players aren't going to be there for a couple of weeks anyway. So the only thing to talk about is the Eagles. So what do you talk about with the Eagles? I mean, they started talking, somebody told me, and I knew they would. Now they're using my lineup that I gave them 2 years ago. But it's not a lot of interest right now. So what are they going to talk about? The Eagles. Yeah, okay, what's the big topic with the Eagles? What's the big topic?
It's AJ, but Nick Sirianni was asked point blank at the combines about his return. He goes, I cannot guarantee he's back.
Okay, and you know why he says that?
Because the player wants out.
No. You just try to generate. You're just. I mean, for a change, he's honest. If somebody came to the Eagles and said, "I'm going to give you this, this, and this for Jalen Hurts," and it was like overwhelming, and Howie Roseman said that. Howie plays both sides of the fence here too. AJ Brown's a great player. We love AJ Brown, but okay, all right, Howie. Stop drooling. All right. I'm going to listen. So on the other side, but you have to listen. That's what you do. Let's say somebody, and this is never going to happen. Let's say somebody came to the Eagles and say, we're going to give you 3 first-round picks for Jalen Hurts. They don't have another quarterback. Do you think they trade him? Absolutely. But nobody's going to offer you that. So you listen because somebody out there might be brain dead. Somebody out there in the NFL, there's always somebody dumber than the other dumb guy. And I'm not saying the Eagles are not. The Eagles are pretty sharp. But there's always somebody out there that's stupid that's saying, oh, I'm going to change this around. So here, let's break down the reality of this thing. Obviously, Howie has not gotten the offers that he wants to get before trading A.J. Brown. A.J. has said nothing because, I mean, he wants to play.
Told him to stop talking. That's why, and stop acting like a tool.
Wait a minute. Is that stop players before?
Wait a second. No. But I agree with that. Okay. But I'll say here, Howard, you think his actions, reading books on the sideline, the way that these cryptic
this is bullshit too. All right, reading a book. He read a prayer book once. We saw it on camera once.
How many times have you ever seen covering the NFL in your life? Never.
Okay. Because I don't watch everything. I mean, I saw him when I was down there. It's like, okay, I think he wants to calm himself down. The one thing that he always did well, he never went up to the court. Like some players will go up to the quarterback and get in their face. Some players, when he got in the face of Nick Sirianni, I think it was because he didn't get off the field in time because he was complaining, not because they disagreed about something. But whenever we see those cutaways on TV, we don't know why they were complaining.
You don't think that was a lack of effort that he went down there because on that catch where he didn't give that great effort on, and then he was pouting on the field and was late getting off that Nick ran down there.
Because he was upset. I don't think it was lack of effort. I think he just missed the ball. He's allowed to miss a catch. So I think he was just missing the ball because that's more beneficial to him than the negative because he wants to catch. And it would have been a first down and it would have continued to drive. So all those things that people dream up, a dream up. And I don't like the term hot takes. Hot takes is nonsense because people just, oh, we got a hot take. Hot take is social media garbage. Garbage. All right. And it's not social, it's not media. And then everybody just follow the leader. And, hey, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. I mean, we just play this little game. It's just, then they're drinking Kool-Aid. And now the Kool-Aid without the poison in it.
Okay.
Although it's a poison pill of nonsense.
You think A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts have a great relationship?
I think it's okay. I don't think it's great. I think it's okay because AJ, when he's open and he doesn't get the ball, he's pissed. See, he knew that a lot of those issues, but to his credit, he complained about the offense. Like I said, he doesn't get in people's face. He sits down there by himself. I'll never forget one time, and I got reamed out by your friend at the Eagles when I reported why AJ was pissed on the sideline. See, when I'm down there, I don't know what's on TV. So, people are listening to the broadcast and watching TV at the same time. Like, what just happened? So I reported. So he came off the field really angry. It was a third down, wide open, right in front of me, wide open. And Jalen Hurts didn't see him or whatever. He didn't get him the ball. And I could see on the field, giving one of these. All right. So he came off. He was angry. To his credit, he didn't go to the quarterback. He didn't go to the coaches. He sat down and blew off steam by himself. So if he's going to read a prayer book, have at it. Go to church, have at it, whatever you want to do. But people take things and then just create their own narrative. But he's upset when he's open, as I'm sure other receivers are too, but they don't show it like he does. He's upset when he's open and the quarterback doesn't see him or doesn't find him or doesn't get him the ball. Whatever it is, that's part of the problem. So when you ask about his relationship, they're cool. I mean, Jalen's quiet with a lot of people.
You think he's liked in the locker room?
I don't think he's disliked. I think he should be more.
That's a lawyer's answer.
Well, I don't think he's disliked, but is he liked? It's kind of like in the middle. It's like, it's warm toast. I mean, it's just because he's not the friendliest guy. I mean, he doesn't associate a lot with the players, his teammates, players. I mean, he does charity stuff for the Eagles, and to his credit, and he's always smiling, and he does those things, and that creates this image, which he knows that's good for him, and it is good for him, and it's good that he does those things. But when it comes to the players, I don't know that he's that good close, that friendly. What's that?
Is he a good teammate?
Again, he's okay. He's okay. The quarterback, I've seen quarterbacks that really have a great personality. Now, when you talk about 20 years ago and 30 years ago, it's different. Those guys are different than the players today. But Matthew Stafford, I'm sure, is great. But again, he's a veteran. All right. So when you look at those, Josh Allen is nothing but a good guy. I mean, that's just his nature. He's a really good guy. So he connects a lot better with his teammates and some other people. You can go down the list. I don't know about Joe Burrow, but I know those two guys come to mind. Patrick Mahomes, you can just see his personality. And he connects because he has fun with the other players. I don't know that Jalen can have enough fun off the football field. I don't know that. I'm probably going to get scolded for this, but it's just because you're not allowed to say that. But you know how that is. It's just it's a joke. But
wait. No, this is interesting because you were around the team for all these years.
Yes.
And I'm finding out right now that this guy's a teammate.
That he's what?
That he's an teammate.
Well, he's just not. I think. But people don't want to say that, and I understand it. The media doesn't want
to say that. It's
I know it's tough. It's tough. You always worry about the guy talking to you, and
is he accessible?
You know what? Is he accessible? Yeah, I guess if you walk up to him, but he's not when he doesn't have his scheduled news conferences. He'll talk to you for a little bit. He's not, doesn't completely blow you off, but I just know that over years, kind of interesting that over years, I've said things and have been critical of people, and in the end, they know I'm just doing my job
Yeah.
and they see me. And, if they want to talk to me about it, you can talk to me about it. I mean, I've had in baseball, the people that wanted to come after me were usually baseball players. And then in the end, we became friendly. I mean, Jason Worth, I became friendly with him, and he came after me because I called him a marginal Major League Baseball player. But that was his first year with the Phillies, and he was better than that. But
Wait, when he came over from the Cardinals, you called him marginal?
No, I think it was the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers
right.
the Dodgers drafted him. Well, it was his first year. I had a dispute with Charlie Manuel, who was the manager, and on ESPN the next day, they asked me, did any of the players say anything to you? Well, there weren't, and this is how it all happened. There weren't a lot of guys in the locker room. I says, no, nobody said anything to me, but one guy stared me down in the locker room. They said, who was it? I says, Jason Worth. I said, who is he? A marginal Major League Baseball player. So he held that the whole season. At the end of the season, he poured champagne on me when they won the division, not out of happiness, out of anger. I said, and then he repeated.
It was a Dion move, like a Tim McCarver.
Well, yeah, but he said to me, marginal Major League Baseball player. I said, you waited all season to tell me that? We got to talk. And after the season was over, we sat down for about 45 minutes and we talked it out. And I've had other players, Dick Vermeil, and he remembers it, killed me. My first day in television, I was at the Maxwell Club. It was a luncheon. I was at the head table and he buried me because he didn't like me criticizing him on how hard he worked players. And I said, they're going to bail on you after a while. You got to ease it up a little bit. And in the end, he knew, and Dick and I are really good friends now. And so this is just, Allen Iverson got mad at me like in the middle of his career here because I said, he wasn't doing the right things. And now he hugs me every time he sees me. So, but he said, I knew what you did was the right thing, and bygones are bygones, and you got to let it go. But they know if you're doing the right thing. And if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. But you can't dodge the real issues. Is Jalen Hurts a great quarterback? No. Is he a good quarterback? Yeah. Okay. Is he great? I don't think he's great. But I think with the team that they had constructed, they were good enough to win a Super Bowl. But you had a great offensive line. You had a terrific running back, and that helped in the whole process. But AJ knew at times there were issues with the offense, which was camouflaged because the Eagles won. But then he gets to the point. So I guess going back is a long answer to does he like the quarterback? They're okay. I mean, they're okay. I mean, they converse, they talk. But he knows when there's times that he's got to do a better job.
Okay, can the Eagles win without AJ with this quarterback?
That's two questions. That's two questions. Can they win? If the Eagles had Josh Allen, I'm just going to say because he or Patrick Mahomes, and that's unfair because they're the two of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Yep.
If they had Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes or Matthew Stafford of last year, could they win without A.J. Brown? Yes. Yeah, they could. Hey, Buffalo had a pretty good year, and they didn't have enough at wide receiver. Okay. Correct. So could they win with those guys without A.J. Brown? Yes. Can the Eagles win without A.J. Brown? If the quarterback is better at the things he does.
Oh, no, you're not getting away with this one. Wait a minute here.
It's two different questions.
Can the quarterback win without – wait a minute. Can Jalen Hurts win without A.J. Brown in that Philadelphia Eagle huddle?
I don't even – that's so many things combined